Up next on 5 on Your Side at noon, security concerns have a Metro East high school keeping students home and restricting fans at tonight's football game. What we know right now. The unofficial end of summer and millions are hitting the road, the most popular destinations and the best time to travel.
Well, we knew it couldn't last. Temperatures like this are one day only. I'll tell you when it's going to heat up.
This is 5 on Your Side at noon. Focused on you.
As we go on the air at noon, security concerns in Alton are forcing students at the high school to stay home today. They're remote learning instead. This after several fights broke out at Alton High School this past Wednesday. School officials are also restricting the number of people who can attend tonight's football game. According to the athletic department, outside fans will not be allowed. Only immediate family members of the players, cheer team, and marching band will be allowed to watch the game, and all fans must be seated in the bleachers. We have a crew in Alton today getting details about what happened and what's next for the school. Also topping the news today, our holiday weekend weather. Let's take a live look outside. Sunny and gorgeous, but it's going to get hot once again as we head toward Labor Day. Thanks so much for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. We will see the mid-90s once again, but the humidity we felt last week, that will not return. Meteorologist Tracy Hinson here with our Weather First forecast.
Alrighty, Kay. So yes, nice sunny conditions out there today. Enjoy this almost fall-like weather. It's weird to say fall-like when we're still going to land in the mid-80s, but it'll certainly feel more fall-like compared to what we have in store for us this weekend. 79 degrees outside, just a 1-degree heat index. We can all handle that. It feels like 80. Humidity is at 48%. Now through the rest of our day today in St. Louis, we're going to make it into the mid-80s with plenty of sunshine out there, and then we're going to drop down into the low 70s 70s for us overnight. For tonight, mild and clear, temperatures in the low 60s, nice light winds. Our sunset is at 7:32. As we look ahead to the Labor Day weekend, things are shaping up pretty nice. It's going to be on the warm side, though. I'll go over the humidity we have in our forecast here in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Tracy. Well, Labor Day is considered the unofficial end of summer. So many like to get away just one last time. 5 on Your Side's Alex Fees tells us why you'll want to be patient if you're one of them.
If you're hitting the roads this holiday weekend, be prepared to have plenty of company on the roadways. AAA officials say travel this Labor Day holiday weekend is up over this time a year ago. Now, AAA officials say although most people hit the roads yesterday, highways are also expected to be packed today. They say navigation apps and local transportation departments can help steer you around long delays. AAA officials say the busiest time on the road is expected to be today from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. The best time to travel is this morning before 11 a.m. Get an early start. On the return trip Monday, before we all go back to work Tuesday, the worst time to travel is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the best travel time for Monday is Monday evening after 7 o'clock. AAA officials say the top 5 domestic destinations are Seattle, Orlando, Anchorage, New York, and Las Vegas this holiday weekend. Seattle is being boosted by cruise travel elsewhere in the state of Alaska. Florida, of course, is also popular for cruise ports and theme parks and beaches. AAA data shows domestic cruise bookings over Labor Day weekend are up 19% compared to last year. And AAA officials say the most common concern amongst veteran travelers over the past 60 days or so is getting stranded by a delayed or canceled flight at the airport. Reporting in West St. Louis, Alex Fees, 5 on Your Side.
Another inmate at the St. Louis Justice Center has died. It's the second death involving an inmate there in a week. Public safety leaders aren't saying much about the most recent death other than it was a medical emergency. The man was taken to a hospital where he later died. Autopsies on both inmates are still pending. The mayor of Jennings defending himself after resignations, a lawsuit, and an attempt to cancel a council meeting. In an exclusive interview with 5 on Your Side, Gary Johnson says he's on a mission to move his city forward despite some city council members publicly at odds over his leadership. Last week, images of Mayor Johnson trying to block an emergency city council meeting from happening raised eyebrows.
As the chief executive officer of this building, which is the City of Jennings building, I have the authority to open and close the building. And we have people in the meeting executing things in the meeting that no longer worked here. So there's a lot of.
Now we received a statement from Council Member Nadia Quinn. She says, "I'm working at the moment to attempt to save this great city from absolute litigation. Mayor Johnson is unwilling to admit any mistakes. Therefore, he's unwilling to make any attempt to correct the unethical or illegal votes that took place during closed session. The council will do what's necessary to protect the city of Jennings from his abuse of power," end quote. 5 council members accuse the mayor of abuse of power, forcing employees to resign, and violating the Sunshine Law. You can watch the full interview with the mayor on KSDK.com. We told you about the effort in St. Louis to update the city's charter. 2 days after the commission's first meeting, it faces a lawsuit. The city tasked the commission with rewriting the city's charter, which is more than 100 years old. Now a group of attorneys and retired judges are suing to dissolve the group. They say it's illegal and unconstitutional, and any charter amendments would have to come from the Board of Aldermen. New at noon, we'll be able to watch the court proceedings in Donald Trump's Georgia election interference case. The judge says he'll allow cameras in the courtroom, and the proceedings will also be live streamed on the court's YouTube channel. The former president pleaded not guilty to charges of racketeering and conspiracy in connection with the effort to overturn the 2020 election. A trial date has not been scheduled. Protecting young YouTube stars, the law in Illinois that allows kids to get their share of money earned from social media.
The traditional graffiti rule is if you can't do better than what's under it, don't paint on it.
Plus, a local artist walks us through the process of painting on walls.